Hello, this is Nanuk12 and I'm going to be here teaching you how to defeat Aksis, the second part. So what you're going to want to do is split yourselves again into 3 teams of 2, a designated orb thrower and a designated cannon user. To start the encounter, you shoot him in a red glowing heart BP box, and that basically turns him into a spider. So, this first part of the encounter, you need to kill the Shanks, and that's pretty much as hard as it gets. I mean, yeah, you have to dodge Aksis's shots, but they are projectiles and they are Seaver Blasts. You'll see what I mean in a minute. They're basically area of effect damage Seaver Blasts that kind of make you move from whatever cover you're taking. It's not too hard. So the Shanks are level 380, so be careful because they do, take a fair few hits. As you can see, I'm hitting them with 3 shots with my scout rifle, and that seems to be doing the trick. And yeah, this is pretty much as hard as this part goes. So now, Seaver exposes, empowers Guardians, okay? So this is the next phase. This is where he empowers Guardians. So me and Teddy have split. Teddy is a buddy of mine, a Guardian. And he was in the middle, he got empowered. No one was empowered on the right side, so we swapped and I took his job. So I asked him at this point, what was your job? Was you Scorch Cannon user or thrower? And he was cannon user. So I take the cannon and I kill the arc servitor, a lot like the first part. So he's going to drop a Seaver charge, and the designated thrower is now going to throw that, but instead of throwing it at a backboard, they're going to throw it actually at Aksis, and there you go, you can see the balls hitting him there, and it takes out a third of his shield every time. So the empowered, what does the empowered actually do then? So we're about to see. So he's going to teleport, and we want an empowered person covering each of the 3 plates that he will teleport to, so they can slam him. So this slam basically stun locks him for a little while, and now whenever you stun lock him and basically the empowered changes, okay? So as you can see now, I'm empowered, and I will say empowered right, or empowered left, or empowered back, and they're the 3 places that you have to cover, because at back and right you can still get him in the middle, which I'll demonstrate in a moment, and yeah, you just got to have all the plates covered so you can just quickly jump on him. So someone's already got left covered, so look, they're already there, bang, and then that's the stun lock, he's done. So you want to hit him with the cannons as well, because the cannons do actually provide a lot of damage. The 3rd DPS stage, so this DPS stage, is the longest. So this is where you get most hits on him. So my advice is, if you're going to use your tethers, use them now. If you're going to use your bubbles, use them now. And I would strongly advise doing that, because you do have to put a lot of damage into him. You have to at least make sure you're getting 1/5 of damage every time, because you have to rinse and repeat this 5 times. Okay, and then the final thing is, he will start a Seaver sequence that destroys you, and you have to jump on the totem, and that's it. Now what do you have to do? You have to go back to your designated spot and kill some Shanks, and avoid being blasted by Aksis again. So I'm going to fast forward this bit, because it's a lot of rinse and repeat, and the bits that I feel that are noteworthy I'm going to actually slow down a little bit and go through with you. One of which is actually now. So I become empowered, so everyone is actually empowered left, right and mid. So this is pretty much as good as it gets. This is a nice handout of randomness. So I'm just here, you clean out the Shanks because they can mess you up. I've been killed a couple of times by Shanks that have been missed and shot me in the back. And I've also been killed by him, because, those Scorch Cannons are tough. So I'm the designated thrower on this side. What happens here is someone's going to come along, we're going to kill the captain, and we're going to wait for the servitors to come out. The servitor will come out and he will drop the ball, and I will go and collect the ball or the Seaver charge, and I will still be able to pick it up. It's a bit close for time, I know, because you can see the little Seaver markings start coming up on the screen. But as long as he doesn't actually do the explosion, then you've still got a bit of time to do it. So here you can see they've been slammed on the left. I've got empowered. and I'm covering the right side, so I'm staying by that right plate, the mirror one from where he is right now, and you can also get him in the middle, which I show right now. So the left and right people should be jumping down at the same time to try and hit him in the middle. And yeah, so here we are at the end of the encounter. This is the 5th and final one. I am actually blasting through it just to save time, because you've seen all of this. He teleports somewhere, you slam him, he moves, and that's it. So this is the final one. So I slam him here, and we put some DPS into him, and what's going to happen is he is going to teleport into the middle. So this is a lot like Oryx, this final bit. If you haven't done Oryx's final bit, basically right now you go hell for leather, and you absolutely just smash him, because his barrier's shattered, he starts to self-destruct, and he releases all the Seaver Mites. So this is where you need, it's do or die basically, and basically he dies in our instance. There you go, and that is how you get that new Grimoire score. That is how you get to kill Aksis. There we go, a celebratory, sexy, awoken lady dance for you. I've been Nanook12. That is how you kick the shit out of Aksis 2. Have fun, good luck, take it easy guys, I'll see you in the next one. Please like, comment and subscribe.